Hello. Today we are going to find the equations of some other straight lines. So again, to find the equation of the straight line, this is the general formula that we need to use. So we always begin with this formula, y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. Now, we need to calculate the gradient first. To calculate the gradient, so we have the picture here, this is the straight line. So we need to look at the straight line carefully and locate two perfect points. As I said in my previous videos, the perfect points are those ones where the line, can you see the line crosses the corners of the grid? So this one here, we could take this as a perfect point, and this one here is a perfect point. Now, why do you call these perfect points? Because the coordinates of each point are going to be full integers if you select this one and this one, for example. So the coordinates of these points are going to be 3 and a 4, and these points are going to be 6 and a 3. Okay, it just makes the work easier, that's why. So now, after we selected the 2 points, we start building the right angle triangle. So I like to begin from the point on the left. And then I go down and I stop here, and then I go to the right and I stop there. And I should not forget to put the signs. So line goes down, the signs of the rise, it goes down is negative, and it goes to the right, so it is going to be a positive. So rise over run, rise is -1 over +3. And so the answer is going to be -1 over 3, -1 over 3. Now the C is this point here, so it's 5 in this case. So it's the point where the line crosses the y coordinate. So C equals 5. And so if we substitute the gradient and the C in our equation, this is what the equation of the line is going to look like. So -1/3 x plus 5. Okay, next question. Right, so this is the line. Again, look carefully to find those two perfect lines. So I found is this one here and this one there. And I'll begin with building my right angle triangle. Okay, so the rise goes down negative and the run goes to the right is positive. So rise and the run. And then so I'm going to have rise is -2 over +3. And so my final answer of the gradient is going to be -2/3. And C is 5. C is 5. This one is called the y-intercept. So it's exactly where the line crosses the y-axis. So then the equation, after we substitute into this formula, y equals mx plus c, the equation is going to look like that. Y equals -2/3 x plus 5. And the last example is this one here. Let's find the equation of this line. Look for two perfect lines, two perfect points in the line. Okay, this one here, there's no perfect points in this line, so I'm going to go for this one here. This one here, it seems a little bit more obvious, okay? It's going to make our work a lot less complicated. And I'm going to go for this point here, all right? Okay, and then I start building my right angle triangle, right? And then from here to here. Now, rise over run, so is positive. Rise is, no, it's almost 1.5. Can you see? So it's 1.5, so rise is 1.5, positive, of course, over positive run. And the run is going to be, it is less than 1.5 here. So let's say between 1.2 and 2. So you have to be careful. Now you need to calculate the rise because it's not going to be 2. it is between 1.2 and 2, see? And so the run is going to be 0.8. Whether here we started from 0. So 1.5 over 0.8, which is the same as 15 over 8. And so this one is going to be 1 and 7 over 8. 1 and 7 over 8. Right. And then the y-intercept, it is going to be here. And so this is -1, this is -2, is -2.4, let's say. So C is -2.4. And so the equation is going to look like that. So after we substitute, it is going to be now, if you have a calculator and calculate 15 divided by 8 to calculate, so the proper, if the question asks you to put the answer as a decimal number, then 15 divided by 8 is going divided. Okay, 1.875, so it's going to be 1.875 x, and then the C is negative, -2.4. Okay? Or you can leave the gradient as a fraction. So it's going to look like that. If you leave it as a fraction, equals 15 over 8 minus x minus 2.4. So read the question carefully. So it depends what the question in the test says. But yeah, so this is just a general idea and steps that you can follow if you are in a test position. You have the gradient of the line. Look for two perfect points. Build the right angle triangle. Be careful with those signs, because those signs of the run and the rise, the direction, are very crucial into finding out whether the gradient is negative or positive. And after you find the gradient, look for the y-intercept. It's going to be exactly where the line crosses the y-axis. Substitute carefully, and here you go. You'll have the perfect formula, a perfect equation of the straight line. Have a lovely day. Thank you for watching my steps. Bye-bye.